Welcome everyone to this video tutorial where we'll show you how to insert a godet. A godet is a pie-shaped piece of fabric which is often inserted into the seam of a flamenco skirt in order to achieve more flare at the hem. A godet can be inserted in a number of different ways. The method explained in this tutorial is ideal when you're making a skirt from scratch and haven't yet sewn the skirt panels together. It is easy and gives you perfect results every time. Let's start with a look at the result. 2 skirt panels joined with a godet inserted into the seam. To achieve this, we will complete 3 steps. First, we sew one edge of the godet to one skirt panel from the bottom up. Then we join the 2 skirt panels from the top to the tip of the godet, and to finish we sew the second edge of the godet to the second skirt panel from the top to the bottom. Let's assume you have the skirt panels ready. We now need the godet. Double the fabric along the grain line and cut a triangle. The width at the bottom of your godet is up to you and depends on how much flare you want to add. Open up the folded fabric and you have your triangle. The sides that you will sew onto the skirt panels are of course longer than the distance from the top down the grain line to the bottom. So we need to adjust the shape of our godet to be. Simply measuring the distance isn't going to be enough. The sides of our triangle are cut at an angle to the grain line, and when we grab the top of the godet and let it hang down, the way it will eventually be sewn into the skirt seam, these sides will relax and expand more than the center. How much longer the sides will be depends on how tightly woven your fabric is. Holding up the godet, mark the amount to be cut from the sides. Place the godet back on the table, fold it along the grain line, and adjust the shape starting at the marking you cut into the sides. Now we have our godet with an even length ready to be sewn into the skirt seam. Place the 2 skirt panels and the godet on the table with the right sides up. Now flip the godet over on top of the right skirt panel so that the seam allowances line up and the godet is now with the left side up. Sew the side of the godet to the lower part of the skirt panel, starting at what will be the skirt hem. Sew right up to the point where the width of the triangle is twice your seam allowance. Now flip over the tip of the godet. It is best to pin it down to make sure it doesn't get caught in the following seam. Place the second skirt panel on top of the first one, right sides together, with the godet between the 2. Flip the 2 skirt panels over so you have the first skirt panel on top and see the seam that joins the godet to it. Join the 2 skirt panels starting at the top and sew down to where the godet seam starts. Stop about 1 stitch before the godet seam. Now open up the bottom part of the first skirt panel with one godet side attached. Separate the godet from the first skirt panel and align the open side of the godet with the lower side of the second skirt panel. Starting at the top of the godet, sew the second side of the godet to the second skirt panel, and you're done. Most of the time I will finish the edges of all pieces with an overlocker or serger before joining them, but in this tutorial we'll do it afterwards, quick and easy in 2 steps. Finish one side of the godet from top to bottom, starting somewhere above the top of the godet. Then finish the second side of the godet and the part of the seam joining the 2 skirt panels, this time starting at the bottom. Press your seams and enjoy!